Hello friend! Today I'm going to show you a simple heart guarding spell, and I am actually doing this one for a client, but you can do this for yourself or someone who requests it for you. Now the purpose of this spell is generally for someone who is going through a bit of heartache. It can be romantically related or any other reason why someone is feeling just sadness, loneliness, brokenness, or extremely vulnerable in their heart space. So I'm starting with a little bit of petition paper, and I am writing a simplified version of the petition, and you can keep it as easy as you want to. And I am just writing protection, heart. I went ahead and crossed out the vowels, did a small sigil above it, and then I am folding that in half. So I'm setting that in my little fireproof tray, and then I'm going to go ahead and surround this space with a little bit of pink salt. I'm staying with the pink theme in accordance with heart guarding and protecting the heart, but you can use whatever you have available. Additionally, I am using a pink candle again for protecting the heart and just all things associated with the heart space, love, romance, and just feelings of vulnerability. Using my little carving tool, I am carving my client's name into the candle. And next I'm going to go ahead and anoint it with some of my Persephone oil, but you can use whatever you have available. Now I usually have this available on my website, but I am currently making another batch. So, check back regularly to see when that's available. Then you go ahead and anoint your candle with the oil, and you can't see this off camera, but I am holding the end of the candle over another flame just so I can soften the wax at the bottom of the candle. And then I'm going to hold that in its place until it's ready to stick, standing straight up on its own. And you may need to, hold it there for a little bit until the wax hardens, and that's okay. Next, I'm taking some dried rose petals that I have collected and blessed, and I'm crumbling those over the candle. And this is for the purpose of all things related to love and whatnot, for the heart, and just another kind of layer. All right, so the candle is now ready to stand upright. Any sort of bits of the rose petals, whatever you may be using that fall outside of the protective space, leave them there. That is intentional. And then you go ahead and light the candle. I went ahead and lit that there and let my hands stay messy. Next, I'm going to be holding my hands on the outside of the candle here as I'm speaking my incantation and my intentions. I am not sharing those words here because you have to use your own. You can't use mine. But trust me, you've got plenty of other options if you want to, kind of copy someone's script. But the best way to do this is through your intuition and just going with what's in your own heart. Use things that are calling in protection, that allow some, spiritual guarding of the heart without letting the heart become hardened. That is key here. When we open ourselves up and we become vulnerable, some people are going to take advantage of that. So we want to invite some sort of guardian energy around that while keeping the heart soft, supple, open, and not afraid to love. This is key. Now you can hold your hands in this space for the duration of your intention, or just what is accessible to you. Your arms may get tired and you may need to set them down, and that's okay. You're in this part, you are really setting the intention and setting that space. So it's all going into the candle and the flame and all the magic that is there. Now, as you are in this space, you can begin to think, what are some other ways that I can additionally support this intention of having a guarded, but safe, supple heart. For me, I'm calling in a little bit of crystal energy, and I'm going to start placing a few of my rose quartz crystals around this working. I have a few different ones that I'm using here. Some are polished, some are rough, and then I'm also going to kind of double down on the protection with a bit of smoky quartz. So that helps to keep out the unwanted energy, the unwanted attention, while holding space for those that are willing, able, and ready to be mutually supportive. So as my client had expressed that they were suffering some real heartache and some real sadness right now, it is important that I'm surrounding them with the energy of love and compassion. Being an empathic witch, it is very easy to kind of allow your own boundaries to be crossed. So I am also holding space for myself to not become enmeshed with my client's needs, but simply offering my support as requested. And as you continue to hold that space, literally and figuratively, you can begin to sense an easing, and you can let that candle burn all the way down, safely, obviously. And that's that. Follow me for more.